And we are back. You are listening to Local Biz Now. I am Joe Vagnone. It's Friday morning. I want you to know that your business matters, and we appreciate you listening to us. And we are here with a author who has written the book Soaring Through Adversity. Renee, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And I can't wait to look at the book. If you're on the book, I'm holding it up right now. And if somebody wanted this brand new book, where could they get it?
It's not available yet.
Whoa. You trying to tell me I got something special right here?
You have something special. Yes, you do. I poured my heart and soul into that special. It is being nationally launched at a launch party in Monroe, North Carolina on January the 14th.
Okay, great.
Yes,
Great.
and then it'll be available on my website.
And you just stepped right where I want to go. So I went to your website. Now, I know that Number One helps you with some of your stuff, and this has got a touch of Number One in it, right?
It does.
You understand that. You can go to victoryintime.com, building the faith, growing the purpose. And so you woke up one day, you had sold your business for more than you thought you would ever sell it for, right? And then you look in the mirror and then you say, what next?
Exactly.
So talk a little bit about that.
What next? A breakdown.
Were you sorry that you sold it? I mean, was it positive or negative? I mean, when you sold it?
You know, I've said a few times in a conversation when I lost my business, and I'm like, I didn't lose my business. I sold my business for quite a bit of money. But for me, because my business was never about the money, I think that's why the money came, though, was because it was about what I was able to do for people. And then I quickly realized that part of what I was going to miss was the mentoring that I did for my employees. You know, there was a segment of, you know, I mentored to my customers, you know, because I would educate them on what we could do as a small business, as a woman-owned company, and with the team that I had surrounded myself with. So I looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do now? And it took me a while. And then COVID hit, and I was standing on my back porch, and I was looking at the water, and I said, thank you, God, because one of my issues or reasons to sell the company was that we were at a point where we were at the top of our game. And
people don't realize you really can't keep riding that, right? There will be
ebbs and flows.
That's right.
And my CFO that I had at the time, Paul Smith, great guy, and he's what they call a turnaround CFO. And he was there and constantly saying to me, Renee, what if there's another 9/11? And I'm like, Paul, I cannot live like that. You know,
we can't think that way.
We can't. But he was in my ear. So when COVID hit and I said, thank you, God, because the timing was perfect, I texted Paul and I said, here was the next 9/11. And, of course, he had to say, I told you so, Renee. I told you so. Right. What the CFO does, you know. But so at that point, I'm like, okay, what do I do? And Phoebe Presley, who is going to be a guest the last Friday in this month, who owns Spark Publications, she had heard me speak at a Union County Chamber event. And it was about my adversities and the things that I'd gone through as a business owner, as well as personal adversities. And she had walked up to me and said, you need to write a book. And all of a sudden, I heard Phoebe's voice. You need to write a book.
Right.
So I spent
this show knows Fabi very well. So yeah,
she's great. She's great. So and that's how I led to your number, or how I got led to your number one.
That's right.
Was a great group of women, and so I started that process.
This show embraces sharp, intelligent women. There's plenty of them on there. My whole life is full of sharp, intelligent women,
and that's why you have been so successful. As you see that,
you
see
unfortunately,
that.
You're right. So, it's funny. I just sold about 6 months ago a gentleman's business, and I walked in to see the new owner and just say hi to him in the office. And my client, the seller, happened to be there. There's that no good for nothing talking about me, right? All upset that he lost his business. And I said, dude, you just sold it for $3.5 million and you're not happy. There really is this strange thing that happens that it's hard to let go.
It is.